Hey neighbor, good to see you again. You know, I love to cut wood, I love to build stuff, work on projects, but I really hate this part about the job. You know what that is? The cleanup part. You know, where you gotta be responsible and kind of step back and clean up what you've got and not just have fun. But it really reminds me of, St. Joseph. It's not just about cutting wood or having fun and being a young man, but it's really about being responsible to his commitment, right? And his commitment and his responsibility was to his wife and family. Just as he made himself a promise, or actually a vow, to be the husband of Mary, he later on he finds out that somehow she's pregnant and it's not his child. Oh my gosh, I don't know about you guys, but if I heard that about my wife is pregnant, but it's not my child, I think the first thought that goes into my mind certainly is going to be, you know what? That's not my problem. She got herself involved. She's going to dig herself out. Or, you know, right now, hey, you just got to take care of number one. I can't take care of that baby. I don't have the money. I can't deal with that. You know, but what's so crazy about St. Joseph, this ordinary person, is that even though he knew it wasn't his child, even though in his heart initially he said, you know what, I'm going to have to leave this young lady because she's not the person that I thought she was. But he settled his heart down, just like we talked about. He listened to the voice of God. And when God said, Joseph, do not worry, take Mary into your house. And he did. He took on that responsibility and he kept his word to Mary. And he took her, not only Mary as his wife, but he took her child that he does not know where the child came from. He took that child to be his own child. And what a contrast that is to our world today. He saw that child, he saw that as a gift of life, and he stood by Mary and he stood by Jesus. And you know what? Some of us are so proud and some of us fight so hard for the right of life. But I was interested in finding out that one of the top reasons, the top 3 reasons why a young woman would even consider giving up her own child, even though she knows it's her own child. You know what that reason is? That reason, the number 3 reason, is that woman somehow feels that she must walk this earth alone to bear on that child, to bear the burden of that child. She doesn't want to be a single mom. If only the man responsible for bringing that child into life also walks with her, if only he would do that, it would give her hope to move on, to have that child with him. But you know what's so amazing about St. Joseph? It's not like he just says to himself, hey, I'm just gonna man up and then take care of the burden of this little boy. No, he embraced that. He embraced the responsibility of taking Mary and providing for her for the rest of her life. And taking on her son, really, to be there, not just the moment of conception, but to be there to be his earthly father throughout the rest of his life, at least through Joseph's life. And we know this for a fact is because even before Jesus was born, Joseph was leading his new family, Mary and baby Jesus, walking for about 1 week from where they were at up in Galilee all the way down to Bethlehem to be counted amongst the census. In other words, be counted amongst his own heritage, the lineage of David. So he counted Jesus as a part of his own lineage, his own family, his own son. And he continued that same attitude and responsibility by presenting Jesus when the time was right for him to present back to the Lord at the presentation of the temple, or making annual pilgrimages with them down to Jerusalem. So he did all these things each and every step of the way. And so he really embraced the responsibility of what it takes to be a husband and a father. And he did it until the end. So in the life of Joseph and Mary, he didn't have everything planned out the way he wanted it. It didn't go exactly according to his plans, but it's very much a reality in life. For Joseph, for Mary, for you and I, is that sometimes we get oranges. Sometimes we get sweet apples in life. And sometimes we get just sour lemons. But you know what? what's true about Joseph is also true about us, is that the only thing we have control of is to be faithful to our commitment and really to embrace our responsibility as a husband and a father and a man of the family, really. We just do what we can and allow God to do the rest, and He'll do the rest. And so you could take it as God is the great lemonade maker. Give Him all the sour lemons you got, He'll do the rest, and He'll make it sweet and drinkable and perfect for everybody. And so that's the story of St. Joseph. And I hope that we stick with him, we can learn from him, that way we all grow up to be little Joes in our families, in our community. So come back again.